Hey everyone, we've had a lot of requests lately for a video on how to replace a balsa box. So we're going to go ahead and walk you through that today. What we have here is a box that has been dinged up pretty bad. So we couldn't sell it ourselves. So we figured we'd go ahead and use this as an example. So we'll go ahead and start by taking apart all the hardware. That way we don't get anything torn up. So the first thing you should do is use a saw or some kind of knife. Cut down through the nose and the forehead. Cut down to this layer of veneer on both sides, but don't cut through it. Then what you're going to want to do is take a knife and cut away at that veneer level the balsa. Now, it'd be really easy to just rip this off, but if you do that, it'll also tear that veneer away, and that will create an issue later. So the best thing to do would be to, again, cut away as close as you can using the saw. Okay. Cut away the extra left over. And you're going to want to do the same thing on this side. Be careful as you're cutting away that you don't scratch up your faceplate. And again, clean up any extra. After you get that balsa taken off, get a piece of sandpaper and sand off all the extra that you couldn't cut away. We have a nice big sanding block to do that. Next, you're going to want to grab your replacement balsa box and some wood glue. Now you can use Gorilla Glue as well. We've had some people say that that has worked for them. We use wood glue and it seems to work just fine. Put a nice bead on all edges. Make sure you match up forehead with the top of your faceplate. And make sure all the edges are flush. And then you're going to want to put some weight on the top. So get something that spans both edges and put some kind of weight. We have this big bowl of lead that we use, about 12 pounds. Now I'd recommend you leave it for about 24 hours so it sets real well. You can take it off in less time, but I'd really recommend you holding it as long as you possibly can so that glue will set up and stay the best. That's how you replace a lens or a balsa box for the original Pancake welding hood.